It's exactly 2 months until Pokémon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire launched in North America and Japan, and hype for these games is building every single day. Last night, Pokémon Get-TV aired in Japan and revealed around 20 seconds of brand new gameplay footage featuring Kyogre and Groudon primarily evolving in battle. The gameplay is absolutely fantastic despite it being on the short side, so I hope you guys enjoy. I apologise for the pretty mediocre quality and I will discuss it with you right after I show it to you guys. Now I know that brand new piece of gameplay was very brief, but I was very interested in just how Groudon and Kyogre would actually look in battle when they primarily evolve or primarily devolve or whatever you want to call it. And it's really cool to see that both of them have unique, I don't know, animations while they primarily evolve, and I'm really impressed with the graphics on this. It looks 10 times better than anything in Pokemon X and Y, and this is just a year on the same hardware. Unfortunately, that's it for brand new gameplay this week. However, I've heard from several different sources that Pokémon Get-TV is also going to be airing brand new gameplay on next week's edition, next Saturday night. So I'll be interested to see if they actually air anything next Saturday or Sunday if you live in Japan. And I will update you guys, letting you guys know when to expect the gameplay the night before. In terms of Pokemon Get-TV news, that's pretty much it. There isn't really too much to discuss. However, I thought that piece of gameplay was incredible and I thought you guys would want to see it, despite it being rather brief. Something I failed to discuss with you guys over the last couple of days because I've been so preoccupied with other videos, be it news or speculation videos, is the fact that a couple of days ago, the Japanese Amazon page for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire revealed or leaked a couple of brand new gameplay screenshots for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and they are really interesting and can provide just a little bit of speculation for us. I'm going to discuss these pictures one by one. You should be seeing them flash up on your screen right now. I apologise if I get just a couple of the details incorrect. You guys can correct me in the comments. And yeah, let's begin discussing these, shall we? The first screenshot reveals Archie at the peak of Mount Chimney, and if you guys are familiar with the storyline of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, you guys will know what's going on there. The second picture is very similar. It's just Team Magma's Maxie at the peak of Mount Chimney, which again, if you guys know the storyline, you guys will know what's going on. I'll try not to spoil anything, but yeah. The third picture is very interesting. The protagonists didn't really meet up too often in the main storyline for Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, and seeing both May and Brendan in Meteor Falls is really interesting, and we know there's going to be a couple of storyline changes to accommodate Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre into the storyline, but it'll just be interesting to see how the two protagonists actually get along in their relationship and stuff like that. The fourth picture, totally inconspicuous, just Trico using a standard attack. The fifth picture, I'm not entirely sure on the location of this picture. You guys can correct me in the comments where that picture's actually taken. I'll be really interested on that. And the sixth picture is what's most interesting about this little batch of screenshots. This is the beach just north of Slateport City, and as you can see there's a couple of Wingull in the screenshot. It'll be really interesting to see just how different Pokemon affect the environments and if they actually appear in the overworld. We've saw Beautifly flying around and Pokemon like that, and we've also saw that little piece of footage where the Pikachu was in the grass. We're unsure if that was the Safari Zone right now. It'll be really interesting to see if we can interact with different Pokemon in the overworld depending on where you are. All I can say is that all these screenshots look amazing graphically, and I really can't wait to play these games. But you guys don't need to hear that, we all are. The original plan for today was to upload the second part of my speculation about the aftergame in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. However, I kind of thought it would be better to prioritise actually showing you guys brand new gameplay footage from Pokemon Get-TV today, whereas I can just cover speculation any other time of the week. So I hope you guys don't mind that too much, that little change in my schedule. A quick friendly reminder, my limited edition Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Hoenn Confirmed t-shirts are currently on sale until October 8th. and once they are gone forever, so feel free to purchase it before it's too late. A link to it is in the description, and don't be intimidated by that goal of 50. I can very simply lower the goal. Once again, links in the description. 400 likes would be really appreciated for another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related video tonight, and feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related videos. Thank you very much for watching, thank you for the support recently, it's been absolutely amazing, and I will see you guys, if not tonight, tomorrow. Peace out.